Hey, howdy, hey y'all, Leanna here. In today's video, we are going to talk about the magic of aging. You know, society has an extremely negative attitude about the aging process, about seniors, the elderly being mature. We're going to change that today. We are going to talk about the positive side and the magic and wonder of aging. This is my monthly Beauty and the Soul challenge that I have posted on Instagram. It's also on Facebook, and it is here on YouTube in the community tab if you have not seen it. Anyone is invited to join into this challenge. I want you to embrace the beauty, the magic, and the wonder that unfolds with age. Aging is not something to fear. It is a journey filled with wisdom, wonder, and a very unique kind of magic. So I'm going to create a look. I'm going to use a few of the palettes from out of some of my panning projects, and we're going to talk about the positive aspects and the magic of aging. So I have already put on my base face. I have primed my eyes and set them, and I'm going to start out with the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette, which I just started using, and oh my gosh, I have used Dominique Cosmetics before, so I know that it is a good brand. The formula of the eyeshadows is really nice, but I had no idea that I was going to love this palette so much. I love this palette. I don't know what took me so long to use it. I'm going to start off by going into this shade called Toasted and use that as my transition shade. So there are a lot of people who look at aging as a curse instead of a privilege. You know, it really is a privilege to be able to age. And I don't think that enough emphasis is given to what a privilege that is. And you know, you hear a lot about aging gracefully. Well, I'm not here to age gracefully. And I'm not saying anything bad about anybody who talks about aging gracefully, but I want to age powerfully. I want to go out balls to the wall. Blazing. Want to go out blazing. There are so many people that have not had the opportunity to age. I think about my cousin Sandy, who I was extremely close to. And Sandy had breast cancer. She was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was 26, I believe. That's been quite a while ago, so some of my information may be a little off because that was a long time ago. But Sandy passed away sadly when she was 28. She had 4 boys, and the youngest one, Sean, was 6 months old when she passed away. And you know, I do believe that we live the life that we're supposed to live. And I believe that Sandy, sadly, because it is sad, passed away when she was meant to pass away. But she did not get the opportunity to age. I'm sure, given the choice, she would rather live to be 80 and have gray hair and wrinkles and all the things, because, you know, as you age, those things happen. And it should not be frowned upon, you know. I am here to tell you that I absolutely love my gray hair. I don't know if you can see. I have like this gray streak happening right here. And I love it. I cannot wait for all of my hair to go gray because I think it is just absolutely beautiful. And wrinkles don't bother me either. I do not care about the wrinkles. But to be transparent, the only thing that bothers me are my eyes. I don't particularly care for how my under eyes look. They look puffy and crepey, and so do my eyelids. But I have seen a lot of women much older than me that do not have crepey lids and crepey under eyes. And I truly do not believe, and now these are just my thoughts, but I do not believe that wrinkles, I mean some wrinkles, yes, but you know, I don't think that this is natural for me. I believe that that is more coming from my lifestyle. It's coming from constantly being in a very heightened state of stress because I have an extremely stressful job, and the more stress I'm under, I can tell the worse that my under eyes look. I also can tell a huge difference depending on my diet, and what I eat will really, really cause more puffiness around my eyes and that sort of thing. By the way, I was using my Rose and Bin E29. I know every time I do a video I tell y'all how much I love that brush. And now I'm going to use this Complex Culture. This is All Over Shadow Brush is what it says. So now I'm going to go into this shade here, which is called Cherry Juice. And I'm going to put that on my outer V and into my crease. So I think instead of fearing age, we need to celebrate how far we've come in this life and think about the wisdom and the strength that we have gained as we have aged and gotten more mature, because I am here to tell you, my 40s were rough. Not to say that my 20s and 30s were not rough too, but for some reason, my 40s were rough, and I was so happy. I cannot tell you how happy I was the day I turned 50. I was like, all right, I'm here. I have arrived. I am now a wise old crone, and I can let all of the superficial, unimportant stuff go. I can just let it all go. I was happy. And I do not regret or worry about my age. I am happy to be in this age bracket. And I mean, as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm 59. So this year, I will turn 60. In November, I will be 60. 60. I never thought I would even reach 60. And here I am about to turn 60. And to me, that is an accomplishment. To have come from my younger years where I had lots of issues, lots of issues. And I rose above all of that and built a nice life for myself. And that is something to be proud of. And so now I'm going to go into this Plain Jane palette. This is Adept Cosmetics, and it is a beautiful, beautiful palette. And I don't know what shades I'm going to use. They really don't have shade names. It's like AC11, AC12. So I'm just going to grab some things. I am now using my Refer 28. And I probably should get some spray to spray it with. One moment, please. So, you know, each stage of life offers unique beauty and opportunities. Like I said, you know, there were things in my 20s that were good. There were things in my 30s that were good. Even in my 40s. You know, each stage that you go through helps you to grow and to learn. If you're open to that, you have to be open to looking at those experiences as opportunities for growth and things that strengthen you. And also with age comes a deeper perspective and an understanding, not just about life, but about yourself, you know? Aging is not just about the physical things that happen. There's a lot more to aging than just the physical things. I went into AC11 and I'm going to put that here in the center. There's a lot of inner strength that comes with age as well. Y'all see how pretty that is? Oh, that's pretty. You know, life experiences will build resilience and confidence. And I know a lot of people have a hard time accepting the physical aspects of aging, and they will turn to things like cosmetic surgery and that type of thing. And nobody should judge you for doing that. That is not something that I would ever consider. Now, I say that I would not consider it, but of course that would depend. You know, there's lots of things that could happen that would maybe cause you to want to have that done. You know, you could be in an accident or whatever, and I would probably go that route depending. But I would invite you to look at why you want to do that. I think that if you feel that that's necessary and that's what it takes for you to feel good about yourself, then absolutely, you should absolutely do that. But I also think that before you do that, you should do some soul searching to understand why you need to do that and why you cannot just embrace the aging process and the beauty in the changes that happen as we age. I like to spend more of my time reflecting on the mental aspects of aging. You know, I am a whole lot wiser than I was even 5 years ago, you know. I kind of feel like I want to slather quite a few of these shades on my lid. Where am I going now? I might go here and put that in my outer corner just for kicks and giggles. And you know, beauty comes in all forms of age and maturity. And I think that we should embrace the unique beauty that aging is. That's a very bronzy color. I was not expecting that to be that bronzy. And you know, there's a lot of qualities that develop too as you age, as far as patience and kindness and understanding. But also, and I get in trouble for this a lot, You also become very bold and outspoken and blunt. Not to say that some younger people are not there, because that seems to be more of a thing now than when I was younger. You know, women were not supposed to say what was on their mind. Where am I going now? I'm going to go into this kind of blue shade and kind of put that here to blend those two together, although I don't know that we're going to be able to see it. Maybe I need to spray that. Also, with age, I believe you become more creatively expressive because you seem to find your voice later in life. That is so pretty. That blue is really pretty. I'm going to have fun getting all this glitter off my face, but you know what? I think maybe we just need to slather some glitter all over our wrinkles and rock it. And the other thing is prioritizing your wellness, which I think people should do at every single age. You need to take care of your physical well-being, but you also need to take care of your mental well-being. When I think about aging, here is one of my vulnerabilities when I think about the aging process. For some reason, I'm going to scrape this glitter off my face. For some reason, we like to compare ourselves to our parents or family members. My mother passed away when she was 61. Now, she was a very heavy smoker, which I used to be a heavy smoker as well. And she passed away from lung cancer. She was 61. And now that I'm almost 60, I'm like, dang, that was young. She passed away very young. So, of course, the closer I get to 61, I'm like, am I running out of time? Is my time almost up? You know, and that's a very silly thing to do because, you know, our time is going to come when our time comes. And it should not be based on somebody else's life experience. So I'm going to go into this light shade now, which is AC10. No. It's AC 110 or ACI 10. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner, inner lid and inner corner. That's really pretty. Should I spray that? Let's spray it. So I'm trying not to, you know, think that because my mother passed away when she was 61 that I'm going to as well. But it does make me think about my health and that I need to be more diligent about getting healthy because I am not. But that is something that I am currently working on. I am working on my physical health. I work on my mental health every single day. That I have been doing that for, I don't know, 20 years, I would imagine. Look at how pretty that is. Can y'all see that? That is so pretty. The other thing that I think that's important for us to do, not just as we age, but at any age, I think that this is important, is to never stop learning, to never stop exploring, finding new interest, learning what truly energizes you or motivates you. I am a researcher. I constantly am researching things and looking up things, and I think that that helps, you know, to keep me engaged. All right, I'm going back into the Dominique, what is this? Berries and Cream palette, and I'm going into this shade right here. I love this shade so much. That is called Sweet Cream, and it is a very light pink. And I love it right here under my brow, where they tell you not to put shadow. That's another thing. People like to tell you what you should or should not do as you age, and I'm calling BS on that. You know, not too long ago, somebody commented on one of my videos that I was too old to have my nose pierced. And to that, I told them to F-O. Because who are you to tell me that I'm too old to have a nose ring? I do not believe, and there are tons of people that are going to disagree with me right now. I do not believe that you're too old for anything. If you're 105 and you want to go out on the beach and rock a thong bikini, then by all means, you need to do you. And if people don't like it, don't look. Don't look. Keep your thoughts and your opinions to yourself, because nobody cares. I'm telling you, if I make it to 105, I will be out on the beach, wrinkled in a thong bikini with purple spiked hair and maybe piercings on both sides. I just do not feel like that there is a limit, an age limit on things. You know, maybe when you're younger, because, you know, I don't think that a 12-year-old should be out on the beach in a thong bikini. But once you become an adult, there should not be an age limit. I just don't think there should be an age limit. All right, what else am I doing? I think I'm going to take that same light pink and put it here in my inner corner. I love that shade so much. It's just very brightening, very pretty. It almost is like it's a very soft, not really a shimmer, maybe a satin. I just love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to go back into Cherry Juice and put that under my lower lash. Just like they tell you, you know, that if you're older, you should not wear duochromes and multichromes and shimmers, and, you know, that's, your eyes are too old for that. Well, I guess my eyes are just going to have to be too old for it, because look at how pretty that is. And I never used to be a shiny girl. Never used to be a shiny girl. And I think I'm going to go back into that Adept palette and take that shade that I put there in my inner corner, just a little bit of that, and put it right here. I don't know why lately putting something shimmery, duochrome under my lower lash line just makes me happy, but it makes me happy. And that's what it's all about, is making yourself happy. As long as it's not hurting anybody else, make yourself happy. I think that's it. I'm going to put on some mascara and a lip, and I'll be back to wrap this up. So this is my final look to showcase the magic of aging. On my 59-year-old eyes that I should not be putting shimmers and things on, and as you can see, I have put the bling bling all over my cheeks. They tell you not to do that too because of the texture, but I am going to glam up my wrinkles and I'm going to accept them. So to wrap this up, the other thing that I think that it's important for us to do, to embrace as we get older, is I feel like it is our responsibility as wise, mature members of society to mentor to those who are coming up through the experiences that we have already been through, to help them learn how to navigate through those trying times. Aging is not a bad thing. Aging is not something that we need to fear. It is something that we need to embrace and look forward to, because it truly is a magical time. It truly is. When you get to that stage in your life where you have been through a lot of experiences and you know that you have 100% survived everything that you've been through, and I'm here to tell you that I have been through some stuff in my life. I have been through some stuff in my life, and I survived all of it. And I am sure that I will survive anything yet to come. And just because I am older does not mean that I'm not going to have challenges or trying experiences yet that I still need to level up through, because I'm sure that there are going to be some. And I am not into the aging gracefully. I'm into the aging powerfully. I want to do it powerfully. And I want to be bold and opinionated and outspoken and out there. I do. So I encourage all of you to embrace the journey and to celebrate all the different amazing stages of life, and to be happy that you are privileged enough to be aging. So let me know down in the comments what you find magical in this aging stage of life. Thank you so much for spending some of your valuable time with me to listen to me talk about the magic of aging. Before you go, please show that like button some love. It really does help out my channel. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you will consider hitting that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Make sure you leave me a comment, and I will see y'all in my next video. Okay. Love you. Bye.